Hey Dennis, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good to see you. Thanks so much
Day
for
today, big day today.
big day for sure. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to chat with us. And I'm just so excited for our donors and the Faraway Friends community to get to know you a little bit better and your passion for Faraway Friends and what we do as our new board chair. You're a newer member to Faraway Friends and our organization. So if you would just briefly introduce yourself and kind of chat about what brought you to Faraway Friends.
Sure. Yeah, so my name's Dennis O'Connor. I'm based in London. And I guess I heard about Faraway Friends about a year ago. I had the opportunity to hear you give a pitch about, what Faraway Friends does and the way it touches people. And my wife and I were both immediately moved by what you have done and the incredible work you've done with relatively little resources. So you're to be commended. And it's just very exciting what you and the team in Uganda have put together, the school you've built, the kids you've touched, the teachers you've trained. And we just said how we want to be a part of this. Like we this is an amazing thing. And it's so rare to get in with a charity sort of at the ground level or you've been around for a while, but in the smaller stages and maybe be involved with helping to grow it. And so I'm really excited to have that opportunity.
Beautiful. Yeah. And so you have some background in board leadership and nonprofits. Could you touch a little bit on that and talk maybe about why you felt Faraway Friends was different?
Yeah. I have been the last couple of years sort of trying to figure out how I can give back. And so it started by serving as the PTA chair of my daughter's school a couple of years ago and being on the advisory board of that school. And it sort of evolved then to I served as chairman of or co-chairman of a ball committee for Children with Cancer UK. And have been looking at other opportunities where I can, give back and try to, make a difference. And so when I saw this opportunity to join the effort that you're doing and help to try to figure out how we can, raise more money to help more kids in Uganda, I was very excited by the prospect. So
Yeah.
I feel like if we can get 100 people in front of you, Jamie, we're going to do great things.
Awesome. Love that. So, it sounds like you have a big passion, big heart for kids and for education specifically. As you know, Schools for Schools is this new program that we're working to fund today on Giving Tuesday. I've been talking to you and the rest of the board about it a lot. And Collins and our team in Uganda, we're dreaming big about the impact that we can have, growing our programs, impacting 3,000 kids across the district, bringing 5 new partner schools into the fold of our work. And with that, we're going to be impacting girls in a big way. I know that you have 2 daughters yourself, and as a parent and somebody that's passionate about education and, Schools for Schools being not only girl focused, but very heavily girl focused. We're going to be giving AfroPads to every girl in this program, skills for life training. Just as a parent and as a parent of daughters, what does this program mean to you? Why are you excited about Schools for Schools?
I think, I think I was one of the things I was most blown away by your presentation was the impact, particularly on girls, of poverty, of lack of hygiene, and how it really gives girls no chance to get an education. And you're trying to address that, and I think that's very powerful. My oldest daughter participated in a Graham Vikas program in India. And it transformed her life going to India and seeing kids in need and getting a chance to spend time with them. And I think every child should have an opportunity to connect with kids that are much less fortunate than them. I think it makes us all appreciate what we have and realize that we all have to do more to help other people. And I think it also, just from what I've seen from the schools you already have partnering, brings out tremendous entrepreneurial spirit in the kids. The things that they've done to raise money, the creative ways they've come up to raise money to do things like buy desks for the kids over in Uganda. It's amazing. And the kids probably think initially, well, what can we do? We could sell brownies or something. How can we help? But they end up raising thousands of dollars that go a long way to do a lot. So I think the more we can get kids connected with kids in Uganda, the more incredible things we'll be able to do.
Absolutely. Yeah. So like if for those of you that don't know what Dennis is mentioning, we have 5 schools here in the US that are partnering with schools in Uganda as sister schools, and are part of this Schools for Schools program, are really the launch team for making this program possible. We do a lot of work with kids in the US, making sure that they understand ethical, sustainable development, that locally led development is the best way to move forward as global citizens. And, partnering with local leaders to make an impact is what we do at Faraway Friends, and getting kids involved in that. And, Dennis, you touched on it a little bit, but as a parent, what would you encourage people that are in the States to bring Faraway Friends to their children's school, or to have a club? We do a lot of education around sustainable global development, how to be global citizens, climate change as it affects poverty, and vice versa. Do you think a program like that would have been beneficial to your kids?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, not only as a way to, have a better understanding of the world and make a difference, but just again, from the stories I've heard you tell, kids also meet other kids that maybe they wouldn't interface with in the school, right? You might have the jock and the chemistry nerd coming together to do something incredible. And there might be nothing else in the school that would bring those 2 kids together except something like this. So it's a very powerful thing. And I'm going to try to see what I can do to find a school here in London to join, because it shouldn't just be a US thing. I think we should have schools anywhere,
I love
partner schools there.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the big dream. I have in parentheses US schools and UK would be the big hope. I think if we could bring this to more schools around the world and impact, more kids, not only in Uganda, but, in the States or in the UK or elsewhere around the world, we have a bigger opportunity for impact together. Speaking of working together, that Faraway Friends is really passionate about fueling the visions of local leaders and making sure the people on the ground are the ones who are from the community, that understand the needs of the students. Colin Zangwach, our co-founder, is the one leading the charge in Uganda. How important do you feel local leadership is in international development work?
I feel like it's critical, if for no other reason than sustainability. I mean, I think we're trying to build something that can go on beyond what we're trying to do. And you need to have local involvement, local buy-in, and who better than the people on the ground that know where the real needs are, who the community leaders are. We're so lucky to have Collins and other people in the community there leading things. And I think it's absolutely critical. You taught me about white saviorism, which I didn't know anything about until I joined. And maybe you can explain to people you can explain it better than me, but I think it's a common problem with sort of US-based charities that you're trying to avoid.
Yeah, definitely. And that's something that we work with, young kids here in the States to learn a lot about. There's going to be millions of students every year that take gap years and go out to other countries and want to volunteer and actually want to make a difference and make an impact. But if we can work with kids, at 14, 15, 16, before they graduate and go out into the big world, and teach them a better way to do international development work, or a more sustainable way to make change, we really feel like we're doing our job. So, Dennis, you've been part of the Faraway Friends community for about a little over a year now. I remember you and Erica were one of our early Market Day Fund donors that we opened up in February. You guys were so generous, and really were excited about that program. Having kind of watched us grow over the last year, we did a big solar project that you helped kind of advise on. That was incredible. What's your vision for Faraway Friends as a chairman of our board and part of this work alongside of us?
Goodness. I mean, I think, again, my goal is to get as many people as possible in front of you, because you and Collins have the passion and the ability to communicate what you're doing in a way that once people see it and hear you talk about it, everybody asks, where can I sign up? So, fundraising is key. You did a fabulous job finding a corporate partner to fund the solar project, which will transform the school there, providing electricity and lighting for the entire school, which is very difficult in rural Uganda. But we need a lot more of that. We need to find more, enthusiastic CEOs and leaders that want to give their time and give their money, frankly, to expand the budget and expand what Faraway Friends can do over there. And so that's why we're doing what we're doing today, right? We're trying to raise money and keep things growing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So our goal today on Giving Tuesday is a big one. We have a $30,000 goal to fund Skills for Life and our Schools for Schools program, including AfroPads for 1,500 girls, impacting 5 new partner schools, 3,000 kids across the district. It's a big goal, and we're chasing it wholeheartedly. Do you have a message to anybody who might be watching, or who's out in the Faraway Friends community, who might think like, man, I've been thinking about making a donation, or I'm looking for the right time to get involved? What would be your message to them?
My message would be now's the time. Things are growing, things are moving. We've got a lot of big plans in the works, and we need help in order to do that. So I would encourage each and every person to donate. I can assure you that your donations go very far. And Jamie, you do more with less than anyone else I've ever seen. So I can, really reassure people that every dollar that they give is going to go to making a difference over there. And I'm just really excited about some of the stuff you have, planned, the maize mill, and other businesses to create sustainable income and food and business for people in the district, along with all the things you're doing for children over there. So it's a very exciting time, and I look forward to a year from now doing this interview again and being able to talk about a lot more, I hope.
Absolutely. Love that. Thank you so much, Dennis. We so appreciate you, and we're psyched to have you as part of the Faraway Friends community and leading our board and helping us reach new heights in 2022. For those of you that are inspired by Dennis's talk about Faraway Friends and what brought him into our community, we would love to encourage you to learn more about our work and to donate today on Giving Tuesday. Again, our goal is $30,000 to be able to fund our Schools for Schools program for the next year. If you're interested in donating, you can go to farawayfriends.org/S4S, which stands for Schools for Schools, and make a donation directly on our website. There's also a part of our website, you can scroll down on that page and choose one of the 5 partner schools here in the US who are fundraising so hard. These high school kids are amazing. We actually have one middle school partner that is also incredible. If you'd like to donate to one of their fundraisers, that goes to our overall $30,000 goal as well. So once again, thank you so much, Dennis, for chatting with me this morning and taking the time. And let's do some work today on Giving Tuesday. Thanks for being part of it all.
Thank you for all you're doing, Jamie. Keep up the good work.
Beautiful. Thanks. Talk to you soon.
Bye.